Tu veux la meilleure boisson énergisante pour les gamers? Prends-toi un Oli. Go en description pour mon lien et mes codes de réduction. Bon allez, normalement c'est la toute dernière ligne droite. On va aller checker les quêtes de personnages. On va commencer par Finnala, enchaîné par Jolder. Normalement Jolder devrait être bien plus intéressante. Si ça colle un petit peu à l'Iron Banner et tout. Mais les deux sont pareils à faire l'intégralité de leur quête en one tap. En espérant que ce soit carré. Vous avez pas de galère là, vous entendez bien le son et tout là? Pas de problème de son? Je suis sous Oli Ice Tea. L'énergisant j'évite en ce moment parce que... J'ai remarqué un truc, je suis tellement... Bon, ça fait une semaine quand même que je joue à Destiny Rising, donc forcément, je suis tellement plus à l'aise au clavier-souris. Au début, j'étais vraiment une merde. Hein. J'arrivais à rien. Je devais regarder le clavier pour faire mes trucs. Même viser, tirer en même temps, c'était technique au début. Je suis loin d'être aussi encore à l'aise que je le suis avec une manette, mais... C'était des mêlées là. Patate. I have enough energy. Oh, honnête. Vous avez oublié le son des sound effects, les mecs. Hurry! T'aurais pu tout mettre sur la même cinématique. Hein. What happened here?
We spotted the Cabal transporting some mystery cargo while patrolling the rift. We followed them to the base, but they spotted us and attacked. The Cabal captured the rest of my team. We're the only ones who made it out.
And the rest of them?
Probably locked up deeper in the firebase.
These two are in bad shape, Wolf. Could you escort them back to Viridia? I'll rescue the others.
Got it.
D'accord.
I'll report the situation as
New character. Mais, trial, je veux pas, je l'ai final. Pourquoi tu veux que j'en trial? Ah merde, je suis avec Finnala, quel con.
The scout said the Cabal are moving a lot of cargo. I don't like the sound of that.
Gladiator. Bah alors les victimes, hein.
We're saved.
Are any of you wounded?
Nothing too serious, thankfully. The Cabal were too distracted by their cargo to pay us any attention. I managed to sneak a sample of what they were moving.
This piece of metal looks like it's used in manufacturing, maybe?
Cabal reinforcements could show up any time. Let's get you out of here first.
Wolf briefed me on the situation. The Cabal's movements are concerning. We need more intel.
The scouts snuck out a sample of what they were transporting, but I haven't been able to figure out what it is just yet.
I see. Donovan might know. I'll send this back to Haven and let you know if we make any headway.
I often find myself missing.
I'll be right away. Yep.
and take a look at it. He said this sort of metal's used in making heavy machinery. It's light, yet sturdy, with a really high density. So the Cabal use it in a lot of their war machines.
This is the Cabal. We have to assume they're building a weapon. This is a serious threat.
On vient pas de les annihiler, les cabales. Ils s'arrêtent jamais, eux.
Firebase to have another look around. Hopefully we can learn more.
Le cabal de tous ces mots.
Someone looks to have hacked this terminal. Careful, Nala. We're not the first ones to come here.
Who's there?
Who's there? Stranger.
A mortal?
Hey, relax. I know you, Finnala. Saladin's Iron Wolf.
Who are you? And why are you here?
I'm Chris. You've probably seen me around. I'm the one who repairs all of Saladin's ore processors. He's a stingy one, though. So I'm always finding ways to scrounge up a bit more glimmer. Kind of panning for gold, you know?
And your panning brought you into a Cabal firebase? Are you mad?
The lives of us peasants aren't so precious, Lady Finnala. We have reasons to fight, too.
This place is too dangerous for civilians. I'll escort you outside so you can make your way back to Viridia.
Wait. I've almost hacked the base's firewall. Just a little more. And there.
You alerted the Cabal.
Chris, hide yourself. I'll handle them.
We need to get out before their reinforcements arrive.
Over here, Lady Finnala.
I'm out.
This door and ta-da! They won't be catching us anytime soon. What do you think? Keep me around, and I may just come in handy.
Very well. Which way do we go next?
So, what brings you here?
Scouts reported the Cabal transporting special materials. They appear to be building some kind of heavy machinery.
Interesting. If you get me further inside the base, I can hack into their network and look into it for you. Deal? Who knows just how many secrets these things are hiding?
They're just a few terminals.
Hey, could you do me a favor and plug this chip in? A light something plan?
The Cabal found us.
Keep that chip of yours safe. I'll hold them off.
All done. Let's get out of here.
Yo. Let's get out of here.
Nice work in there. You know, you make one heck of a team. Anyway, This chip might have what you're looking for, but I'll need to take it back to my
Le son du jeu est bas?
Cabal security programs before I
Ah, j'ai peut-être touché à un truc de... Non? J'ai rien touché par rapport à d'habitude. Mais ouais, je le sens aussi que le son est faible.
All right, we'll meet up back in town, then head to the lab. Sound good?
Let's go.
En fait, je comprends même pas que c'est que ce serait... Pourquoi il est si dur? Pourquoi il est si bas? Qu'est-ce que j'ai touché par rapport à hier? Ouais, j'ai tourné ma vidéo. Mais j'ai rien touché au son. Est-ce que j'ai baissé le son de l'audio du bureau? Oui. Ça devrait aller mieux. J'ai même pas fait gaffe. Je pensais qu'il était remis à fond, mais non. Merci de le mentionner, merci bien, parce que c'est vrai que... Même moi je le sentais, mais je dis c'est moi qui dois
What
bégayer.
is it, Lady Finnala?
Just Finnala is fine. I had Lord Saladin confirm your identity and reported your assistance in the firebase. We would both like to express our sincere gratitude.
You were still suspicious? Huh, you wound me, my lady. I'll have you know I've made somewhat of a name for myself as a mechanic in Viridia.
Apologies. Perhaps it's because I do not know many people outside of my duties as an Iron Wolf.
Now that's interesting. The great Iron Wolf Finnala of Viridia isn't actually a Viridian. That's the first I've heard of it. So why'd you leave your hometown? Let me guess. Glimmer? Fame? Adventure?
There were many reasons. Life often takes undesirable turns, and acknowledging the limits of our abilities is a step toward reconciliation. Now, Viridia's my home, though I do sometimes find myself missing the warm winds of Beta Benghazi.
Beta Benghazi? That's your hometown? That's all the way near the Sahara. You sure did come a long way. I know a Lord Kandak down in the Sahara. I mean, more like heard of him, but now I'm curious. Why not work with that Lord?
Chris?
Sorry. Why the sour expression? I didn't mean to offend you with my joke.
No, it's nothing. If you know of him, then you ought to know that a traitorous, greedy, and cowardly man like him is not fit to be a lord.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know him personally, but anyway, as a citizen of Viridia, I'm glad you're here. After the Cabal invaded, life here was rough. But you Lightbearers brought us hope.
I haven't done anything for you, though.
Well, if you want to rectify that, how about asking Saladin to give me a raise?
I think that's a good suggestion. Once you've decrypted the Cabal files in that chip, I'll consider submitting an application.
I was only joking.
I wasn't.
All right then. Take care of the Cabal threat, protect the Red Sea Rift. Your buddy Chris is on it. Nala, can I call you that? Anyways, gotta get those antiques down at the lab up and running.
Let me know whenever you're ready.
C'est mieux, bah c'est carré. Ouais, petit... Je modifie jamais ce paramètre normalement, mais là j'avais pas le choix hier pour un truc que je faisais. Et je pensais l'avoir remis. Et visiblement non. Code Red. Code Red, Code Red. Fend off the Cabal. Wesh. Investigate.
Someone set this mine here in advance.
Help! I triggered some sort of defense protocol while decrypting the chip. Now I'm getting a non-stop string of Cabal signals. They're attempting to delete my data.
You're quite skilled at getting yourself into trouble.
Well, it does keep life interesting. On the bright side, I laid a bunch of traps outside that can buy us some time.
You mean the mines?
Yes, ma'am. I surrounded the place with them. And being the genius I am,
We don't have much time. Show me what you found. The bragging can wait.
Fine. Here, have that little drone of yours linked to the chip.
I am not a drone.
Link the chip, Aina. Please.
The Cabal. They're creating a bomb?
Then the metal shard we discovered earlier must have just been part of its shell. The real source of its power is... light?
Yeah! Look here! The Cabal marked all the Sentinel's pieces in the Red Sea Rift as targets. Must be so they can siphon as much light as possible and charge up the explosive. Which makes that Sentinel hand protecting Viridia a prime target.
I won't let any harm come to Viridia or its people. Aina, help copy these plans for me. I'll protect the lab.
Il a pas fallu attendre Gaul pour que les cabales ils s'amusent à patouiller avec la lumière. Il a kiff la lumière, la salaud.
The Cabal came in the other way. Ah!
Aina!
Sure is bubbling now.
Wesh.
Did you set off the explosives?
Don't worry. I'll protect your little drone. I mean ghost.
Are you injured?
Don't worry about me just yet. I've got mines outside. They can help you fend off some of the Cabal.
Top, 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 top.
My life, please!
Tourne bien ses habilités à elle. Hein.
The Traveler's life is with me!
J'aime bien ce truc où tu peux les faire tomber là, c'est tellement un bon ajout ça. Plutôt qu'ils te spam bêtement en encaissant les coups sans broncher là. Encore une fois, de la logique. Hein.
I need to return to Viridia and inform Lord Saladin of the Cabal's plot. What about you?
Me? Well, this place isn't exactly safe anymore, so I need to hoof it before more space rhinos show up.
Then let's get out of here. I mean, we should hurry up.
Unicos, Trinky là. Bien ou bien. Choisis la couleur des LED, bah vas-y, choisis mon gars. Yo Quêtes, bien ou bien.
A map of the firebase. And these communication records? Wait. This mark is from the Saharan territories.
I was able to trace the source of these messages. They all came from the same communicator address in the Sahara. Looks like the sender provided Chris with a map, and he needs to do something as repayment.
That explains why we found him in the firebase. And the only one in the Saharan territories who can use this mark is Kandak.
But why would Chris be talking to someone like him?
Because he's a traitor.
C'était sûr, hein. Le mec il en parle comme par hasard.
Don't worry, Nala. I've already left that place behind. And
You're working for Kandak.
what are you saying?
I saw the map in the messages. You're carrying out his plans.
You've got it all wrong. I just needed him to help me get into a Cabal research center. I didn't know he wanted to...
So you admit to being his accomplice. Explain why I shouldn't arrest you for treason.
I'm sorry, but I had no other choice. I'll explain everything to you, but not now.
Wait! Hey!
He disconnected.
Organize all the files we have, Aina. I'll request an arrest warrant. I often find
C'est pas ce que tu crois, c'est pas ce que tu crois.
But now, Viridia is my home.
Les quêtes de perso, c'est énormément de blabla.
Why do you want to arrest Chris?
We found a map of the Cabal firebase.
Quand la quête elle est bien, c'est trop bien. Quand celle est un peu
as
moins,
well as
bon.
messages between him and the Sahara's lord, Kandak. I have reason to suspect he's a traitor working with Kandak, and the evidence supports this.
Kandak. So he still hasn't changed. Viridia is the only thing standing between Kandak and control of the Red Sea Rift. He may be using Chris to gain access to something in the Cabal firebase that would give him an edge.
It's a bomb. He has his eyes set on that explosive the Cabal are working on. If Chris helps him to control it, Viridia would be under serious threat. This is a severe act of treason, Lord Saladin. We must arrest him immediately.
There's still one thing I'm curious about.
Yo Papy Gaming, ça va quoi ma gueule?
Our own
Moi ça va tranquille hein, Quêtes, merci. Hein.
orders.
Yo Fabinho,
Aina made some new discoveries.
tranquillo. Et Nikos,
I decrypted the
c'est toi qui as choisi la couleur des LED.
records of some sort of research.
Je te laisse annoncer la couleur comme on dit.
Research project we once had
Sinon je peux
here
pas les
at
changer.
Chris was a member.
Yes, his log contains tons of results and details the progress made in each phase. But at some point in time, he became the only one whose name shows up in the log.
What do you mean?
Sample records, data analysis, log updates, even instrument maintenance. Chris became the sole person responsible for all of them. It's like he's the only researcher left.
Yes. Because of the incident.
What incident?
Several years ago, there was an accident at the Sentinel disassembly plant. Took the lives of nearly the entire team. We tried for a long time to investigate the cause, but we came up with nothing. Chris managed
Orange
to
ou violet?
survive the accident and was
Bah, les
always
deux, hein.
looking into the truth behind it. Up until the Cabal occupied the plant and converted it into their Sentinel
Si ça rend bien, mais...
preventing him from returning to the scene.
Bah, je suis pas forcément non, tombe amoureux, non. C'est juste que je fais les quêtes principales quoi. C'est un vent d'air frais, mais... Là c'est la dernière session, je pense que c'est les 2 dernières quêtes de perso, après y a plus rien.
I had no choice but to
Enfin, on va dire en termes de quête, d'histoire.
So he sought Kandak's help. Chris's hand wasn't forced. He chose to trust Kandak.
And what about you? After learning all that led him down this path, do you still trust Chris, Finnala?
He may be a traitor awaiting trial. But until that moment comes, he's still a citizen of Viridia. I'll talk with him. Once my preparations are complete, I'll enter the firebase again. Let's go, Aina. We need to stop the Cabal before it's too late.
Rien.
It's an ambush! Uh-oh.
J'espère que c'est une embouche.
Blocked communications. A Cabal
I hope so.
pass, I bet.
Come on. Come on. J'ai trop attendu. Ah mais j'en ai quand même pas mal. Mais comment ça, il y en a trop?
A strong foe has fallen.
Huh? The door opened?
J'ai gagné tellement de points hier dans les tirages pour Finnala, à mon avis ça lui a mis des trucs pour régénérer les habiletés de l'abus là. Je les ai tout le temps.
Hello? Are comms back online?
So it was you. Why did you save me? You know I'm just going to arrest you.
Who's to say? I'd come up with an answer, but we don't have much time.
You're a skilled mechanic, and your heart is in the right place. You shouldn't be serving Kandak. You know what he's capable of.
I was only trying to uncover the truth. My mentor was like family to me, and that accident took his life. So I had to come back to the scene and investigate, no matter what. Kandak was the only one who promised to help.
He won't, though. He's just using you to get his hands on that bomb. Just like he used me all those years ago. You asked me about my hometown. So here's the truth. Kandak and I signed a contract, stating that so long as I provided him food and glimmer, he would protect our town. But when the Fallen attacked, I didn't so much as lift a finger. Kandak isn't someone worthy of your trust.
I had no other choice.
Cheater bouclier, hein.
There he is.
You going to arrest me?
Not yet.
Huh. You really want to work with a traitor? Our goals are the same for now. That's what counts.
De la lourde.
The materials they've been moving are all stored here.
It's where they're building their explosive. So this is a light bomb.
Let me see. The good news is that this bomb isn't armed yet. I can remove it from this device. I'll need some time, though.
The bad news is, Cabal reinforcements can come charging in here any time, right?
Bingo. So the most important thing right now is, are you willing to buy me some time, Finnala?
You saved me back there. It is only right that I repay a friend.
We're friends now. Huh. I like the sound of that. Anyway, I'm not totally familiar with this tech, so if anything goes wrong, hide that little ghost of yours, okay?
What about you?
Oh, you needn't worry about a traitor, Lady Finnala.
Until any judgments are made under the law, you're still a Viridian under my protection. So long as you trust in me, I will not turn my back on you. You have my word.
Okay, then. My life is in your capable hands.
Hey, how long do you need to keep this up?
I disconnected the explosive from the casing, which weakened its destructive capabilities, but... Come on, Chris! I'm doing my best! The traveler's life is with me!
An elite has been taken out.
Ida, hide! What?
Ah ouais d'accord. En plein milieu comme ça, là.
Long time no see, Nala. Sounds like you had quite the time in that firebase. Zev said even the soldiers on patrol could hear that explosion.
We ran into some trouble disabling the bomb. Chris tried his best to reduce the bomb's explosive power, but he couldn't completely detach the main body. He was a great mechanic, but at the end of the day, he was mortal.
No. You mean he...
Sorry to disappoint you, White Ghosty.
Excuse me?
Wait, you mean you're...
Le
And
Guardian.
I thought you didn't have a funny bone in your body, Nala.
Must have been somebody's influence.
At first, I did try to dismantle the bomb, but Space Rhino tech is pretty unwieldy. And them charging into the room didn't help either. Time was tight, so I had no choice but to use a more crude method, forcing the half-finished bomb to detonate.
You're a madman.
I'll take that as a compliment. Fortunately, I'd removed enough parts, and it helped that the Cabal's control room was pretty sturdy. I managed to make it out unscathed by hiding under the control panel.
Bah
All's
voyons.
well that ends well for the genius Chris.
Okay, okay. Nobody wants to hear your boasting.
Then, why were you missing for a few days? Shira told me she hadn't seen you in town for a while.
Oh, actually, Finnala got me another chance to enter the Cabal's research center. We took more time to investigate, great teamwork, and came back with leads on the accident. I had a look at them last night, and I found something that was very subtle. Reports detailing the accident mentions many residual wave frequencies left at the scene.
Lord Saladin showed me the report. The technicians wrote that they were unable to decipher the content of these wave frequencies or locate their source, resulting in the investigation's delay.
Yeah, they were our only clue, but they were also a dead end. Last night, though, I found the exact same wave frequencies on the Sentinel's remnants.
Wait, what does that mean? That the Sentinel was the culprit?
Has anyone ever told you that you've got quite the overactive imagination, little buddy? Anyway, these frequencies weren't from the Sentinel, so I dug into the Cabal's data and ran some simulations, and they clearly don't belong to our alien friends either. So now I'm thinking maybe the focus of my research was wrong from the start, and the culprit wasn't anyone or anything at the scene back then. They used the Sentinel to silently appear, then left in the exact same way.
Judging by the look on your face, I assume you already know the answer, Wolf.
Yeah, and I'd be willing to bet we're on the same page. Could you give me a copy of that sample, Chris? Nala and I might just be able to get you an answer.
By all means, Wolf. Regardless of what you find, it'll mean the world to me.
Ok. Un détraqué. La première de gain. Bon, ça c'est fait. Finnala, c'est ciao. Il est temps de tester Jolder. J'espère que ça va être lié aux Iron Lords de son histoire. Parce qu'on sait comment elle finit dans Destiny. Hein. Dans le vrai canon.
Children laughing and cheering in the background? I think they're throwing a welcome party. Let's go see what's happening, shall we?
Elle s'est fait baiser par l'Aria, quoi. Elle s'est fait ariatiser.
Wow, she's so tall in person.
Hey there. Couldn't help overhearing the celebration. What did I miss?
Oh, haven't you heard? Lady Jolder's here. The team she was protecting just got back to Viridia. Lady Jolder is the Iron Champion. I bet she's the strongest Iron Lord in the whole world.
Whoa. I don't know if the others would agree with that.
Oh, of course they would. She kicked all those other lords' butts to win her title fair and square. Oh, I heard she made them cry like babies.
Have you heard of this, Zev?
thing might be a bit of an exaggeration, but people do say she's undefeated. Regardless, I'm pretty interested in hearing what these kids have to say.
Lady Jolder beat the evil warlord Rience and his ugly henchman Melig all by herself with just a sword. Then she freed all the slaves they had in their castle.
Really? The version I heard is that she did that with Lady Perun.
Oh,
Perun,
and
putain.
she challenged the old Kel from the House of Devils to a duel and cut off one of his arms. Oh, he was so scared he got in his ship and flew away. Oh, and she even went to the North Pole and slayed a giant dragon that could make blizzards. When she killed it, all the clouds went away.
That sounds a little hard to believe.
Lul.
Oh, really? Then how do you explain Lady Jolder being the only one to overcome the trial of Fellwinter Peak?
Oh,
The what now?
on l'a fait nous aussi.
Titan, Gelion, Silumar, Yoram, Gunora, Oring, and Cremil in back-to-back one-on-one duels. Never been done before.
Ça cite tous les bluffs des Iron Lords dans le plus grand des calmes.
About the whole story. Look, look.
And this is...
It's how I imagine the battle happened, silly.
How cute! Is this a tiger person fighting the Cabal?
No, that's Lady Jolder. I just haven't finished drawing her yet.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She's over at the minecarts talking with the grown-ups. Yeah, we just saw her!
Thanks, kids. See you around.
Your stubbornness might lead you to the same dead end as Igolius.
Elle était juste à côté, sous de ma gueule. Quoi.
And don't compare me to someone like Igolius. He's a total hardhead.
Really? I'd say
Ah, les skins de chasseurs et tout, accurate.
you can't even fess up to your own mistakes.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm looking for Lady Jolder.
Who are you?
We're here helping Lord Radagast. This is Wolf, and I'm Zev.
So you're Lord Radagast's Ironwolfer. I've heard of you.
I'm Rhea. And the rude
Ça, c'est le
one is
skin de
Leslie.
l'arcaniste
We're apprentices of Lady Jolder.
de la
Which
destination
makes us
Titan sur Destiny.
candidates for the title of the next Iron Champion. Sorry about my part.
Et l'autre, c'est un truc aussi assez spécifique. Le World Loot de Renégat, je crois.
Squad and thinks being grumpy covers up his anxiety and frustration.
Stop apologizing for me, Rhea. And don't think for a second that Lady Jolder favors you for the title. I thought you would have learned not to celebrate too early back in Budapest.
You and I remember Budapest very differently.
Budapest,
Where can I find
c'est
your-
Hawkeye et Black Widow, quoi.
She's probably at the loading dock at the town entrance. Now, could you give us a moment alone? I don't think there was anything wrong with the way I handled that escort.
Lesnar, only a child would keep denying things like this. Maybe you are cut from the same cloth as Igolius after all.
Ah, stop trying to get into me head.
Elle était pas cachée bien loin. Hein.
Nice to meet you, Lady Jolder. My name's Wolf.
We just met your apprentices. They, certainly don't mince words, that's for sure.
Ah, Lesnar and Rhea. Sorry, Wolf. With the selection of a next Iron Champion coming up, they are a bit on edge.
You know me.
We may not have met before, but I've seen your name in Radagast and Saladin's reports plenty of times. Nice work in Jiangxi Metro, by the way. Stopped a real crisis from developing there. No wonder Radagast speaks highly of you. Higher than any Iron Wolf I've ever seen.
You guys just wrap up a mission?
Yes, we just finished escorting a shipment of generators and water pumps from Almawid. This should make life in Viridia a lot easier.
Wow. Must have been a dangerous job if even the Iron Champion's being called in to help.
Ha! It's not that dramatic. We were already out there, liberating a warlord stronghold. You could say escorting this caravan on our way back was a sort of side job. As the Iron Champion, I do enjoy relatively more freedom in my operations, as I don't need to look after any territory. My duty has mostly entailed dealing with warlords. But their era is coming to an end.
Ça, c'est la fin de la guerre entre les Runlords et... Enfin, les seigneurs de guerre et les... seigneurs de fées. Hein. Ce serait marrant qu'on vive la fin de ça.
A lengthy trial of sorts held by the current Iron Champion to decide who will be the next light bearer to carry the title. Every battle is a test in which my apprentices must show me everything they are capable of. Their performance will be recorded, graded, and ultimately used to decide the victor. Rhea and Lesnar have entered the finals, so to speak. They've fought alongside me for more than 3 years now.
Sorry, but I'm still kind of curious. Everyone always mentions the Iron Champion, but what exactly do you do?
Lady Jolder, sorry for interrupting you, but we've spotted Cabal soldiers scouting along the route you just took.
It's possible they wanted to attack us before, but got cold feet. Ours wasn't the only caravan headed back to Variety recently. They might have their eyes on another team. Don't worry, I'll handle them.
Shouldn't we report this to Saladin first?
Sure, if it would put your mind at ease. But I guarantee you, by the time you've explained it all to Saladin, I'll have already finished them off.
Voilà, pas le temps de parler, juste c'est la VDQ. C'est quoi cette arme?
Give me these Cabal's coordinates.
Already located them.
Pourquoi ils m'ont filé du stuff de trial? Mais je l'ai, Jolder, hein, elle est là. Pourquoi ils me foutent une version trial là? Je l'ai eu 2 fois en mythique. Et ils me foutent une version de trial. C'est un délire.
All right, you ugly space rhinos. Which one of you is the boss? Huh. I figured it was you.
C'est comme si c'était voulu en mode que j'ai pas toutes mes habilités directes. Je suis mort, le spectre de Jolder s'appelle Epion. J'ai jamais fait le rap. Mais il s'appelait... Epion, il s'appelait déjà comme ça avant que le jeu sorte, non? Je me demande ce que ça veut dire, Epion.
I've downloaded the data, but it's all encrypted. Wait, his title is something along the lines of Spec Ops Captain? Oh, that's a new one.
Send it to Saladin. He'll know what to do.
Fous ma gueule, quoi.
Champion returns.
Pleased to see you again, friend.
Wolf said you left to deal with some trouble. I trust it's been dealt with?
Of course. But we found something strange. A Cabal squad whose movements are particularly suspicious. Epion will send you the encrypted intel we gathered.
Send a copy to Finnala, too. She knows a few names that can help. I'll let you know as soon as we make any progress on the decryption.
Sounds good. We should all grab a drink later. Rhea and Lesnar put a present for you.
Hopefully it's something normal. The Elixni bone whistle they gave me last time was a bit too creative.
It took some time, but we finally hacked that Sand Eater's commander's intel terminal. Apparently, they found something extra while mining in the Red Sea Rift. Something that does not bode well for us. What they dug up was a Golden Age arsenal filled with weapons capable of untold devastation. They're transporting them out as we speak. The last time they approached Viridia wasn't to attack our transport vehicles. It was to secure a route.
Devastating weapons. Like a nuclear bomb?
No. Mere explosives wouldn't catch their eye. This is something far more complex. What they found are metal-phage nanobots, capable of sensing, adapting, and organizing, controlled by an electronic signal.
Metal what?
Simply put, they are a sort of bacteria that breaks down and consumes metal. Back in the Golden Age, they were used to clear away space debris in orbit. And when combined with a common missile, they can reduce an entire cruiser to dust.
Now they've fallen into Cabal hands.
And they may very well be used against us.
Yes. If we want to avoid a future of grass huts and stone tools, we'll need to stop them. And soon.
Je pense pas que ce soit Solaria, mais ce serait marrant que ce soit en rapport.
Another mission? Aw, are you afraid, little chicken?
Bonne nuit, je suis lancé de passer ma gueule à demain. Chobai Simsum.
Meet me at the entrance to the foundry. Everyone has already...
Pas problème, pas problème.
Another mission? Aw, are you afraid, little chicken? Oh, very funny.
Very funny. Ah là j'ai pas la version trial du perso, j'ai le droit de le jouer. Lesnar.
Watch it, Lesnar! That sparrow's worth more than you!
As it should be. Can't win riding a piece of junk.
You two, split up. Rhea, you take the control hub. Lesnar, you deal with their sentries.
Roger that. Bet I finished before you, Rhea. Oh, really? Remind me, when was the last time you won?
Là, il me refoute le perso de trial là. Alrighty. Ouais. Pourquoi il me donne plus d'XP là?
Not bad.
Army master taught me well.
Ok, c'est le chasseur solaire lui.
Suck up. Enemies incoming.
The lower passage is all clear. And I got the structural diagrams already sent them over. You're welcome.
Wow, such competitive spirit.
Rhea, you're up.
In a sec! Time to fry 'em!
L'arcade cryo.
Cancel. Confirm. What? There! Piston pumps back online!
Great work, but keep a low profile, okay?
They've sent 2 reinforcement teams. They'll take care of one. Lady Jolder, you'll probably run into the other.
How is everything on your end, Rhea?
I located the arsenal's entrance, but I need some help.
Be right there.
Ah oui, effectivement, oui.
This looks to be the unmarked new zone on the structural designs. Likely where the Cabal found the arsenal. Quite the hole they dug here.
Gee, that's a lot of warheads. If the Cabal used these on Viridia, then...
Rhea, Lesnar, we need to enter the armory. Now!
We've reached the isolation passage leading into it, and we have an idea how to get in. The latch on the vent of the isolation passage will automatically reset when its circuits are overloaded. So we just need to connect capacitors to all the lock panels of the vent. You and Lesnar need to advance together. I'll stay here to switch the overload circuits. But, the security camera here is showing a bunch of Cabal in the isolation passage.
Don't worry. Get ready, Lesnar.
Why do I always get stuck with the grunt work?
Because unlike me, you don't have the brains for anything else.
Trop stylé de voir ça. Il se régale, lui.
All right, last door.
Join us once you're finished there, Rhea. Strange. This door has not budged. Rhea, is everything okay over there? Rhea? Listener, can you contact her?
I'll give it a shot.
Lesnar, watch out!
Damn it! Get back here!
Ils sont vraiment donné du mal sur les skins. Hein. Les Cabal, il y en a tellement de différents.
I've lost the signal. They took her too. I'll see if I can open the vent. We can go around through there.
Envoie un coup de shield là-dedans.
This has to be a trap. They're forcing you to reveal yourself so they can take us all out at once. They know how to deal with light bearers. Imprisoning them is more beneficial than killing them. If they succeed, they'll be able to transport those warheads completely unhindered.
Ugh. They made a grave mistake this time.
But are we really going to just punch and shoot our way in? Maybe we can find another way.
That's exactly how we're going in, Epion.
Well then, this is going to get messy.
Wesh. Ah ouais, ça arrive en mode cowboy. Hein. Vénère, Jolder, vénère.
And stay down.
They call you the Iron Champion. I hope you're as mighty as the tales say.
Enough blabbering. We'll settle this with a duel. If you win, you may do with us as you will. But if I win, you abandon these weapons and leave here empty-handed. Eh?
Such arrogance. You will not be the first light bearer I've killed. But if you want a battle, then so be it. However, it will be under different rules. No bounds and no honor. You must defeat all challengers.
I would have it no other way. I am Jolder, the one and only Iron Champion and sole duelist representing the Iron Lords. Today, we fight to the death.
Go on! Beat him to a pulp, Lady Jolder!
He's no match for you!
Stop that water! Bring me her head!
No, it's calling for the warheads.
will annihilate this place.
Jolder, those warheads' self-destruction sequence has been initiated.
We need to get...
They're willing to die if it means stopping us. Those
Not if I can make it. Rhea, Desnar, stay on the rock and keep close.
Voilà, ça va la présence de la graine, c'est comme ça qu'on sert d'une bulle. Trou de balle.
Traveler above. I thought I was done for back there. The sand eaters won't sit idly by. We need to alert Saladin at once.
Oui. Bla la la. Je crois que mes contrats que j'ai rentrés, ça les a pas validés. Hein. Pas possible. Hein. Ou alors si. J'ai un doute là. Ça m'a fait pop une quête secondaire encore carrément. Meat with salad and belly où? Et tu peux... T'as pas envie de me TP là? Putain, compliqué hein.
There you are. The Sand Eaters managed to transport multiple nanobot-armed warheads from an underground arsenal as we know it. We don't have an exact count yet, but we should assume the worst for now. Lately, they're attempting to open an aerial transport route to move these weapons out of the Red Sea Rift. We cannot let them do this.
What do you need me to do?
The Sand Eater Scions rewrote the underlying operating system of the seized warheads. This lets them activate the nanobots anytime, anywhere, as well as set them to attack specified targets. When they transport these warheads, they usually arrange for at least one Spec Ops commander to hold the security key. Only with the correct authorization can the warheads be activated and the nanobots assign their targets. Good news is, Fellwinter's technicians developed a code capable of tampering with the nanobots' targeting data once a warhead is activated. This will return the warhead to its original settings, and once issued, this command cannot be rescinded or overridden. That's where you come in. You're going to inject that code and reduce these weapons to nothing more than scrap metal.
Wait, you're saying that to disable the weapons, we need to activate them first? That's way too risky. Those nanobots are capable of reducing even a ghost to dust, you know.
You're sure this method is sound?
Not even a little bit. But I have faith in Fellwinter. We won't know until we try.
So, take the key, activate the warheads, and run the code. Got it.
I've sent the coordinates and the code to Epion. Go and show the Cabal why we made you champion, Jolder.
Activating a bomb to defuse it? Wait. We're practically drinking poison, then chasing it with the antidote.
Wanna take a look? Take a look.
This is the place.
This is the place. Oh shit. Oh ça y est, j'ai le droit de jouer ma Jolder à moi. Super.
authorization key.
Received.
Use the key to activate it. Then pray our code works its magic and we don't get ripped apart by nanobots. Thank the Traveler it worked. The nanobots have returned to their original settings and are totally unresponsive. Connecting to the warhead and placing it on standby. Okay, their commander should be here shortly. Don't forget, we need that key. Warhead disarmed. Wait, the Fallen? What are they doing here?
Et ça confirme l'aria. Hein.
Devils doesn't have a foothold in the Red Sea Rift. They must react to the warhead.
Putain, si c'est l'aria, c'est fort. Hein. C'est un précipitateur, lui. Il est où?
We need to report the House of Devil's arrival to Saladin.
I've already sent video evidence to him.
We've raided 2 of the Cabal's staging areas and disabled the warheads before they could transport them out. But the House of Devils has joined the fray. I suspect they want to steal these weapons for themselves.
And since we don't know where all the warheads are yet, it's hard to guarantee none of them slipped by us.
Multiple eyewitness reports have confirmed their activity here. It's an unprecedented yet very real threat. I've already sent Finnala out with the recon team to investigate. I'll let you know if they find anything. Oh, right. Your apprentices are eager to see you. I presume it's something to do with the selection of the next champion? You might want to go get them before their bickering causes more trouble.
Les gosses, faut aller voir les gosses. Bum, ba, ba, bum, bum,
Wish I had
bum.
time for hobbies like that. The life of an apprentice is pretty busy. Although most of the time it's all Lady Jolder fighting the warlords, while we're stuck with their lackeys.
And some people can't even handle that.
That was an accident, and we agreed that you wouldn't bring it up. I'm just saying what you and Lord Saladin are doing.
Oh, what's all the chatter about?
Oh, Lady Jolder. A pleasure. Sorry to cut our introduction short, but I have to report our scout's progress to Lord Saladin. Perhaps we can talk more next time we meet.
Yeah, Lesnar. We need to talk about the selection.
Let me guess, Lady Jolder. It's going to be postponed due to forces beyond your control. Again.
Seriously? This is the 3rd time already, milady.
Lord Saladin and I must prioritize dealing with the nanobot warhead crisis.
Then can't you just announce the results already? We've been with you for 3 years now. Don't tell me after all this time, you still can't make a decision.
How long did it take for that light bearer named Wolf to become Lord Radagast's right hand after just being revived? Not even a month, right?
Watch your tone, both of you. You should understand that regardless of whether or not you become the next Iron Champion, your responsibilities won't change. You'll still be fighting for those who can't fight for themselves, which is precisely what we are doing right now. I promise. I'll hold the selection ceremony as soon as this crisis is dealt with.
Alors SUIS 5 sur 5. Putain, 3 messages non lus, mais non. Elle se barre là? Tu peux pas me dire que son histoire elle finit comme ça? Yo Gypsy, danger, ça vaut quoi? Bien sûr qu'on peut jouer sur PC. Il y a des tonnes d'émulateurs. Le meilleur c'est Moumou Player. Le jeu est ultra stable dessus. Ultra fluide.
Ah, Wolf! Perfect timing. Here, if you could take this with you to Viridia, I'd appreciate it.
What is it?
Candies and cookies for the kids. Last time I went there, I was too busy. Could you deliver them? Make sure everyone gets one.
Of course. By the way, you seem to have a bit of a disagreement with your apprentices.
Oh, who told you?
We couldn't help overhearing you near the town entrance.
So, the Iron Champion, huh? What is it about this title that's got the kids and your apprentices so worked up?
Its history isn't nearly as glamorous as they'd make you think. It's a product of war. Before the last city and other outposts were founded, the Iron Lord's primary enemies weren't just alien invaders, but also Lightbearer warlords, great and small. A long and bloody war broke out between the Iron Lords and the warlords. And soon, both sides were fighting with the sole purpose of eradicating each other. As the fights grew fiercer, both sides began employing more divisive tactics in hopes of winning.
All wars are the same. No exceptions.
Some warlords made every civilian in the territory a soldier. And those were the bloodiest battles. Enough to make people lose all hope. And when I say every civilian, I'm not talking about situations like Viridia's. In those warlords' territories, everyone was forced to take up arms, like the hostages, with no choice but to hold the positions. Every building, every street, every inch forward leads to further bloodshed.
So how'd you all win this war?
At some point in time, the Iron Lords led by Radagast decided they would no longer allow the indefinite escalation of these battles. So they put forth a choice with a lower cost. A one-on-one duel. An Iron Lord would challenge a warlord to a duel, which would decide the outcome of the entire battle. If the Iron Lords won, then the warlord would lose both their ghost and territory, but they would have the chance to survive. Conversely, if the warlord won, the Iron Lords would pledge to cease all hostilities.
It sounds a bit too idealistic.
If idealism could save more lives, then why not give it a try? After all, the Iron Lord's establishment was itself an act of idealism, no?
Would they always agree to a duel?
Sometimes they did, sometimes they didn't. But at the time, the Iron Lords had some uncommon and unconventional methods. If they didn't accept a challenge or didn't accept the duel's outcome, then those unconventional methods would come into play. But that's a story for another time.
Who fights for the Iron
In
Lord?
short, we held a competition to determine who among us was best suited for dueling the warlords. The victor would be granted the title of Iron Champion, and they would represent the Iron Lords in every duel.
And you beat all of them?
Shortly after I was revived as a Lightbearer, I was held prisoner by a warlord whose greatest joy was watching duels between Lightbearers. Having to fight to survive ever since I took my first breath gave me an edge.
Have you ever lost a duel?
No, not even once.
That's incredible.
It's also suffocating. As you likely understand, the Iron Champion cannot lose. Just as a fallen lion's blood draws the hyenas, the champion's defeat will only serve to bring more disputes. If the champion dies, the ideal dies with them.
So that's why you began training apprentices?
I want the ideal to live on, even if there comes a day when I can no longer fight for it. But whoever inherits that title, and all it entails, must be worthy. They cannot falter, because there is no guarantee the issues we face now won't be passed down to the next generation.
Do Rhea and Lesnar understand what they're signing up for?
The reality that awaits them may not be what they have anticipated. The Iron Lords have largely quelled the warlord threat over the years, and our primary enemies are now alien invaders. The Iron Champion makes fewer and fewer appearances, and the Iron Lords with their territories and armies are much better prepared to protect civilians and fend off the fallen, cabal, and the like.
Times have changed.
That they have. Perhaps it's time for the gladiator to retire from the Colosseum. It was a pleasure talking with you, Wolf. Say hello to the kids for me.
Nom de Zeus. Où son histoire, ça donne quoi là? Ça a pas l'air d'être fini. Je croyais qu'elle partait. Ah bah faut pas se priver non. Le temps au moins de faire l'histoire, l'histoire elle est vraiment grave cool. Hein. La scénarisation elle est vraiment 20 sur 20. C'est un niveau qu'on n'a jamais vu dans Destiny. Si l'histoire était toujours scénarisée de cette manière dans les jeux, dans D1 et D2, ça aurait été des campagnes absolument incroyables. Avec les moyens d'un jeu PC console, forcément. Là c'est des amoureux du jeu qu'on fait ça. Des amoureux du lore qui ont fait ce jeu. Ils sont régalés, à nous régaler.
It seems their commanders have been struggling to deal with fallen raids. Our intel indicates that the House of Devil's skiffs will often take the harvesters by surprise, waiting at their loading zones and striking when they come to transport the warheads. Judging by their communications, this is the Splicers' work.
The Splicers? Those tech-obsessed radicals who wreaked havoc in Jiangxi Metro. I thought Radagast had sent Wolf to deal with them.
Roaches don't die easily. It appears they were able to hack into the Sand Eaters' network and steal the underground arsenal's coordinates. To keep the Sand Eaters from disrupting their efforts at the other arsenals, they're rallying their troops at Firebase Meadows, where the Sand Eaters have stored many of the warheads they've found so far. We suspect that once they secure these weapons, they'll use them against Haven and the city, finishing what they started at Jiangxi Metro.
The Fallen covet all that the Traveler has gifted humanity. They won't let a chance at vengeance slip away.
Send me the coordinates, and I'll take them all.
Do not let the House of Devils take even a single warhead. Given their current aerial advantages, if such a weapon were to fall into their hands, the results would be catastrophic.
Qu'est-ce que ça jacte ce bordel? Ah, les quêtes de perso ça jacte. Bon après là c'est pas mal intéressant, il y a des vraies bonnes datas là entre les Warlords et les Iron Lords. C'est stylé.
Don't worry. I can handle it.
Sure you can.
Truth be told, I'd rather cross swords with warlords. Are the Fallen trying to hijack the Cabal's harvester?
If I had to guess, they're trying to steal something better suited for moving more of these warheads.
Putain, c'est ces connards qui me tirent dessus, je peux plus bouger là. Jamais l'un sans l'autre.
Listen, stay here and await further.
Don't worry, we know the drill. Hack in, get the key, upload the code. No more warheads.
Wait, how did you get that? Did you hack into my personal database?
Let's split up, Lady Jolder. We can treat this as an extra test for the selection trial.
Jolder, your apprentices are way too reckless.
We need to concentrate on the mission. I'll have a word with them later.
The warheads. Get me close and I'll connect to their system.
Pa 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 pa. On va me faire 2 beaux allers-retours là. Miam miam. Clap clap, c'est quoi ça? Bah c'est Destiny Rising. Un jeu Destiny de base sur mobile mais qui est émulable sur PC. Par un studio tiers qui a fait une histoire de dingue. Le jeu est vraiment quali pour le jeu mobile. C'est un gacha donc c'est pas un jeu que je farmerai, c'est pas un jeu que je recommande de farm pour autant non plus. Mais l'histoire est à faire. L'histoire et l'histoire des persos c'est vraiment solide. Là j'arrive au bout, là c'est la fin, mais Jolder, son histoire est vraiment longue. Vu que c'est sur les seigneurs de fer et sur les seigneurs de guerre. The Iron Lords and Warlords.
Looks like they already took care of the warheads here.
Look at this mess. They're flaunting their speed.
Maybe you're too slow, Lady Jolder. We've already shut down their ships. They ain't going anywhere.
Ria, Lesnar, where are you?
Hey, check it out! We found an intact harvester! Think Lord Saladin would appreciate it as a gift? I bet he'll paint it blue.
What are you doing?
Don't worry, Lady Jolder. We'll see you back in Viridia.
I don't like the sound of this.
We need to return to Viridia now.
Et on s'est ressouillé les machins. À la base c'est fait pour être mobile, mais comme j'ai dit c'est émulable sur PC. Putain, ils auraient pu me foutre dans Viridia que de me foutre là. La randonnée du Zob.
Ria, Lesnar, what on earth were you thinking? Piloting an alien warship? Did you even inspect it?
Don't worry, milady. We took out all the hostiles on the landing platform.
And what about the cargo hold?
We wanted to leave the most important job for you. That's why we were waiting for you to come back.
Where do I even begin?
The House of Devils put spider droids in the hold?
Bah sans blague.
We need to dismantle them, and fast.
Don't freak out. Keep it cool. Wouldn't want to cause a panic. You two behave yourselves. I'll deal with these.
Ils sont allés se planquer dans la... Ok. You kidding, right? The fuck?
Next one, hurry.
What's Lady Older doing running around like that? Nothing. She's just having a look around.
Reste là.
We made it. All the spider droids are dismantled. The Fallen installed nanobots on these droids, but it looks like they didn't get the chance to activate them.
That's their preparation for the attack on Haven. I need to debrief Lord Saladin. Rhea, Lesnar, report to me later. We need to have a chat about all this.
Lady Jolder?
What on earth were you two thinking today? Do you have any idea how your actions could have harmed Viridia?
But Lady Jolder, the danger was dealt with, and nobody was hurt.
And Viridia could use a warship? We can...
Every time I think you're close to understanding, you prove to me you are not ready.
Why do you have to keep testing us like this?
You think that all that happened today was a test?
You know what I think? I think you're scared. Scared of handing over your crown. You feel threatened. So you keep
C'est
fighting.
des bolos, fous-moi ça dehors là, putain.
Do you truly believe that today's operation was all for show? An elaborate performance I staged to judge you? Do you have any idea how many mortal lives we saved today? You both swore on the Iron Banner that you would fight for those who cannot defend themselves. And instead, you're obsessing over a title. You are warriors bearing the responsibilities of the Iron Lords. Act like it.
But I just don't understand, Lady Jolder. If the Iron Champion's mission is the same as the Iron Lord's, then why not just go ahead and choose the next champion already?
Yeah, why keep postponing the selection? You know better than anyone just how hard we've worked for this.
I can't believe I nearly gave such an important title to someone so arrogant.
Is that what you told Igolius?
What?
Igolius, the man who was supposed to inherit your mantle.
Lesnar, I don't think now's the best time to bring this up.
Why not? Hey? Weren't you the one loudly talking about all the rumors surrounding him before? Why get cold feet now? We both know Igolius was the first Lightbearer to ever come close to inheriting the title of Iron Champion. But his lady, our most respected Lady Jolder, drove him to insanity.
Stop it, Lesnar. You have no idea what you're talking about.
You put him through trial after trial until eventually he couldn't take it anymore, didn't you? Then he ruined his future. He was expelled, from the Iron Lords and exiled, wasn't he?
There is some truth to this story. But your assumptions are not entirely correct. So, if you're trying to use that incident to provoke or challenge me, listener, then you vastly underestimate me.
Lady Jolder, he didn't mean to.
Leave. Both of you. Now. If you don't want to continue your apprenticeship and feel your efforts have been for nothing, go talk to Lord Radagast. He'll reassign you. Right now, your lady needs some time alone. Jolder, Igolius's downfall wasn't your fault. He only had his own pride and envy to blame.
I know. Thank you. I didn't expect to hear such accusations from my own apprentices. This title is a curse. No one can bear it without breaking. Not even me. Maybe it's time to make some changes.
Elle est longue sa quête, elle, hein. Putain, elle est vraiment longue, c'est la quête de perso la plus longue. Ça part un peu dans tous les sens. Sa curse, elle est cursed. Ah oui, une deuxième collapse carrément. Il est temps d'en finir avec ces trous de balle. Comment c'est si loin? Putain, sa quête c'est quelque chose elle. Putain, par où il fait passer le marqueur? What the fuck? Deal with it, Radagast.
It's been a while, old friend. I'll keep things brief. The fallen fleet has already unloaded the warheads. Thankfully, the weather controller isn't activated yet. But it's only a matter of time.
Understood. I think it would be best if your troops lay siege and secure the perimeter while I go in. Hold the line. Don't let even a single fallen escape.
Very well. Good luck, Jolder.
Jolder, I received a message from Lesnar. He says he wants to talk.
I'll speak with him after we finish up here.
You're still mad at them, aren't you?
You should know me better than that, Epion.
Actions speak louder than words, I guess.
They sure do. They sure do. New billet de Sama, ça va quoi? Je profite du direct pour te remercier de toutes les vidéos qui sont littéralement toutes excellentes, toujours sur Régale, même celles de font 1h30. Ah, c'est gentil. Merci à toi. Je viens de la chaîne platine du coup. Ça fait plaisir, merci de passer pour. Merci de passer et de mettre ton message, ça fait toujours plaisir. Ça régale. Autant que ça plaît, c'est parce que moi perso, ça me plaît de le faire. J'espère que ça va durer. La prochaine arrive bientôt, là. J'ai vraiment énormément de trucs à faire en ce moment. Grosse OP Borderlands 4 à gérer, les streams Rising et D2. Et à côté, en parallèle, je bosse beaucoup sur la prochaine vidéo, là. Donc j'ai des journées, autant de dire, c'est du lever au coucher, ça bombarde. Là, j'ai fini l'écriture et le tournage J'ai fini l'écriture et le tournage de Alien Isolation. Ça part en post-prod là. À la base c'était supposé sortir lundi mais j'ai vraiment trop de trucs à faire. Donc il y a pour moi aucune chance qu'elle sorte lundi. Ça sera trop tôt. J'ai trop de trucs à faire et j'ai pas assez d'une journée pour les faire. Enfin, j'ai pas assez de la journée quoi. Du coup ça à mon avis ça sortira pas lundi mais ça sortira mercredi au plus tard. La prochaine. Elle a été beaucoup plus vite. En 2 jours, j'ai fait toute l'écriture et tout le tournage. 2 jours. Oblivion en parallèle, en comparaison, il a fallu 2 semaines. Et pourtant, elle va pas être si courte que ça de ce que j'ai vu. Je me suis dit, ça serait une vidéo de 20 minutes, entre 20 et 30, ça serait bien. Et j'ai l'impression que j'arrive plus à faire des vidéos en dessous de 40 minutes maintenant. Que j'ai peur que si j'écourte trop, ce soit trop short et au final je passe de trop short à assez long. Et pas l'entre-deux. Quand je vois les vidéos que je faisais avant là, 48 minutes je crois Fallout 4, genre lunaire, comment je passe un Fallout 4 en 48 minutes, ça n'a pas de sens. Alors que New Vegas il prend 1h10. Et j'ai l'impression que plus on avance dans le temps sur cette deuxième chaîne, et plus je fais des vidéos plus longues parce que je veux toujours en faire plus de vannes, plus de machins, plus de trucs. Du coup, revenir à l'ancien format, c'est trop dur. Mais j'aimerais un peu raccourcir sur certaines vidéos. Et là, Lien, elle est bien partie pour faire entre 40 et 50 minutes. Alors que si je l'avais fait à l'époque avec mon ancienne méthode, elle aurait fait 20-30 max. Got it. Let's go. Je fais tout seul, ouais. Bah j'ai pas que la deuxième chaîne, hein. J'ai la première chaîne, j'ai la chaîne Twitch. Bon la chaîne Twitch c'est streamé quoi, donc bon, ça va. Mais la première chaîne, quand il y a du rush des deux, là pendant un mois, plus d'un mois, il y a eu 1 ou 2 vidéos par jour. C'est pour ça que sur la deuxième chaîne, il y a eu un moment sans vidéo là. Et là, ça fait 2 jours que je suis sur une OP, donc visiblement c'est en train de se tasser, ça va enfin se faire. Mais ça prend du temps. Et cette semaine, il y a une bonne journée et demie que j'ai dû consacrer à ça, que j'ai pas pu consacrer du coup à la prochaine vidéo de Alien. Sans quoi elle serait sortie lundi du coup. Mais je suis obligé de... Je fais tout seul donc... Écriture, tournage, montage, recharge d'OP, administratif, le multicasquette, le classique. Créateur de contenu quoi. Sors de chez moi, crapule. What? Je suis censé faire un truc là? Salaud. Il s'est barré.
I will take back great machine's blessing.
Lady Jolder, I just want to say,
Bon, je m'attendais à un vieux sacrifice nul juste pour foutre le seum à Jolder. Ah voilà, c'était sûr. Elle sacrifie sur un mob qui a un HP, qui a un vaisseau en pleine patate. Hein. J'avais juste à lui tirer une balle d'SMG de plus. Hein. Après, ils ont leur spectre, hein. S'ils les ont pas... bah oui.
Hey, I heard somebody was worried about me.
Oh, the ship's gone and the weather controller's stopped. That's good.
Ria, Lesnar. Think the traveler you're all right.
I'm so sorry, Lady Jolder. We got reckless again.
Lady Jolder,
You did well, my apprentices.
Still, I'm sorry. You know, it was wrong of me to accuse you like that.
A person's actions speak louder than their words, Lesnar. A friend reminded me of that. And today, your reckless bravery saved countless lives. Come on, let's return to Haven with Radagast.
Alrighty. Après, comme dit un grand sage, plus c'est long, plus c'est bon. Ouais, c'est pas toujours vrai. Hein. C'est pas toujours vrai. Le truc, c'est qu'il faut que la durée te convienne à toi en premier, parce que si tu te restreins, tu vas moins prendre de plaisir. Je me suis jamais restreint au niveau du temps des vidéos, parce que... En fait, j'écris mes vidéos et en mode... j'espère dans ma tête que ce sera pas trop long et j'essaie de limiter au possible. Mais dans le fond, j'écris ce que j'ai à écrire. Ça veut dire que dans la finalité, les vidéos telles qu'elles sortent, j'aurais pas fait plus, pas fait moins. C'était comme ça que je les aurais sorties quoi qu'il arrive. Il y a quand même certaines vidéos, j'ai coupé des trucs pour pas qu'elles soient vraiment... que ça rajoute au moins 10 minutes, des fois 15 minutes, voire même. Mais si c'est des trucs que je retire, c'est que c'est des trucs qui de toute façon auraient niqué le rythme dans un premier temps. Donc je retire jamais rien, je peux même des fois faire en sorte que la vidéo soit plus longue juste parce que je veux rajouter des trucs quoi. Puis avant j'avais cette lubie de dire ouais, faut que ce soit plus court, faut que j'arrive à faire tant, faut que j'arrive à la faire tenir en tant de temps. Et maintenant je m'en fous. Bon bien sûr l'objectif c'est si une vidéo comme Alien, jamais de la vie j'aurais qu'elle passe 1 heure tu vois. Le mieux serait que qu'elle soit dans les 20-30 minutes, mais si elle est dans les 40, bon, on s'en fout quoi. Mais avant j'avais des vieux objectifs un peu bidons pour à ne pas dépasser en termes de temps des vidéos. Mais quand je me rendais compte que je les dépassais et que ça marchait quand même, je me disais vas-y je vais plus me prendre la tête. Hein. Maintenant les vidéos elles font ce temps-là, c'est pas grave. C'est comme ça que j'ai sorti une vidéo de 2h15 sur Skyrim, hein. C'était mon premier essai sur une vraie vidéo longue. Et au final, vu l'accueil qu'elle a eu, je suis en mode bon bah voilà quoi. L'hôtel, elle les met à l'amende à une main. Et il faut bosser ensemble. Meilleure scénarisation des combats à l'épée que la trilogie originale Star Wars. Je dis ça, je dis rien. Tu la niques pas comme ça, Jolder.
I lost.
No, my sword fell first.
Nobody lost. In the face of danger, you both proved that you already possess the valor and determination needed to uphold the Iron Pledge. The Iron Lords need protectors like you, not merely gladiators.
Then, what was the meaning of that duel just now?
A ceremony to bid farewell to an era. Your lady and I are both people who respect the old ways. An honorable end to a tradition was in order. You've proven yourselves worthy of a new title, though not the one you've been expecting in the past. From today onward, there will be no more Iron Champions.
Ria, Lesnar, please kneel. I hereby bestow upon you the title of Iron Wolf.
You will serve as Iron Lady Jolder's lieutenants and fight alongside her in the battles to come.
Fight for those who cannot fight for themselves.
La tronche de lampadaire qui se trimballe.
Iron Pledge.
Now, rise as Iron Wolves.
Let today be remembered, and may glory shine upon the last Iron Champion and her new Iron Wolves.
Waouh. Par contre, sa quête est infinie, elle. Hein. Il doit y avoir l'équivalent de 3 quêtes de perso dans sa quête.
I hear the title itself has been retired, and Jolder's apprentices have been promoted to Iron Wolves.
Maybe we can catch them at the after party. I still have something I promised to give her.
C'est marqué tract, mais elle est pas traquée dedans. C'est pas traquée dedans. En regardant la vidéo de Fallout, on sent que tu as cut pas mal. Bah dis-toi que celle-là non, j'ai même pas cut. Hein. Celle-là, elle a eu aucun cut. C'est juste la toute fin où j'ai pas voulu faire les DLC. Mais ça c'était voulu, hein. C'est-à-dire que vraiment, j'allais pas me retrimballer toute l'histoire des DLC, ça aurait rajouté full temps la vidéo. Et en vrai, c'est vrai que maintenant avec mes méthodes où je fais, quand j'ai fait Skyrim, Oblivion, New Vegas et tout, c'est vrai que je mets tout, je fais le 100%, genre tout, s'il y a du DLC, je le mets avec. Fallout 4, je me suis dit que c'était trop long, du coup je l'ai pas fait. Mais surtout que les trophées, ils étaient bien, mais en vidéo, ils étaient tous chiants quoi. Enfin, c'était pas des trophées intéressants. Et l'histoire, je l'ai trouvé trop bateau, des DLC, du coup je me suis dit, j'ai pas envie d'enculer le rythme, et je vais mettre les DLC, à la fin, j'ai fait une genre de petite compile où il y avait tous les moments marrants des DLC et tous les trophées quoi. Je me suis dit, en fait, j'ai juste pas fait de narration dessus, mais les DLC, tout ce qu'il y avait à voir de ça, je l'ai mis quoi dans la vidéo. Mais c'est vrai que si j'avais ma méthodologie de maintenant, j'aurais certainement fait les DLC aussi, mais de base, j'ai rien coupé. Hein. Le Fallout 4, elle est vraiment comme je voulais qu'elle soit. J'ai jamais rien coupé. Ever, sauf vraiment quand ça devient trop long. Et si je cut un truc, c'est vraiment que il fallait que ça dégage. Je le peu que c'est un minimum important, je laisse, hein, même si ça respecte pas le timing que je voudrais que ça aille. Yeah, one of the kids in Veridja read for you.
This is beautiful. It's a tiger person fighting the cabal.
I think it's meant to be you fighting the cabal.
It's a very a creative interpretation. Be sure to thank the little artist for me.
So, what do you think she'll have to say about the Iron Champion being no more?
She's still young, and she's bound to see even more changes. But those changes are for the better. She'll be fine. I was just telling them that they're likely the last light bearers in the world to cross swords with the Iron Champion. The witnesses to her final curtain call.
And we almost beat her, too.
Almost.
Have the other Iron Lords heard the news?
Yes. Most are in support, but some others, like Silimar and Ganora, expressed some concerns. They are worried that without the Iron Champion, the Lord's influence will suffer. If more warlords rise up,
then we'll face them together.
Давай. I'll still
Давай.
put them in their places.
Hey, Lady Jolder, I've got a question for you. If the whole nanobot crisis hadn't happened, who would you have passed the title of Iron Champion to?
Well, Lesnar's tactical awareness has increased significantly recently. I was willing to give him bonus points.
See?
However, Ria's mastery over the light has also seen great improvements and deserves praise.
Huh! Don't count your chickens before they hatch, Lesnar.
So, I hereby declare... There was no winner!
I knew she wouldn't pick anyone.
But I must point out a flaw you both share. You talk too much and drink too little. To the Iron Wolves!
Merci pour cette conclusion. La taille de sa quête, elle, c'est quelque chose. L'autre, il a lâché des haches dans le chat, c'est sûr qu'il essayait d'ouvrir son inventaire de quête, il n'y arrivait pas. Et là, il y a une petite quête qui pop, je sais pas d'où ça sort. Wooming seems to have encountered some trouble. Encore une quête qui pop de je sais pas où. Let's go. Wooming. Mais non, pas le drifter.
Well, that's last week's prize, pal. Inflation is a real pain in the keister.
Inflation? This is highway robbery.
J'aime bien comme ils ont mis vraiment que des armures officielles du jeu. Pourquoi j'imagine que c'est pour les assets que ce soit plus simple. Mais...
I'll slide you a 15% discount on the next purchase, huh? Besides, there's a war a-brewing. Makes things harder to get. Lot more palms looking for a lot more grease. Savvy?
Are you really trying to extort us, you son?
Whoa, that's a big word to throw around, partner. And I don't think that pea shooter you got can back it up. What is that, a Wastelander 5?
Wastelander 5, vraiment. Un rôdeur.
How about we all cool down and you talk some sense into that friend of yours? I'd hate to think what the Iron Lords would do if they got word you acquired prohibited goods right under their noses. Maybe they'll arrest you. Start asking questions about who's the rich man tossing you to all this glimmer. Who's to say?
Forget him. Let's get out of here.
Mess with the wrong people, rat. I'll be back to settle the score.
Don't be strangers now. I'll even keep that 15% discount offer waiting next time you stop by.
You in some sort of trouble?
What, that? Just a bit of haggling between old business associates. Nothing to worry that pretty little head of yours about. Hey now, I remember you. You're that light bearer Radagast took under his wing. Wolf, right?
Yeah, I think we played cards together.
Je t'ai bien niqué d'ailleurs.
Me?
Le drifter.
My name's Wu Ming. Probably heard of me, right? Card player extraordinaire, heartbreaker, middleman, gunslinger. I do it all. Tell you what, I've made a decision. You and me, we are gonna be friends. And friends are open and honest with each other, yeah?
I guess.
The world out there's a mess, Wolf. You and me, we're survivors. We've got to look out for ourselves, you know? And I happen to have a few things to help my new friend, that's you, out. Take a look at these. Anti-gravity hydraulic throttles, plucked from the House of Wolves themselves. Top notch. Or maybe some neutrino fuse setters might catch your eye?
Didn't the Iron Lords ban these?
Exactly. And that means they ain't cheap.
So you're running a black market?
Hey, I prefer to think of it as a kind-hearted distribution network of import and export exemptions. Unique and rare products, curated by your newest friend. Let's be honest, you got a war to fight out there, hero. If you can overlook a few minor indiscretions, I can help you do whatever it is you need to do out there. Come on, have a look.
Black Market. Ah bah c'est gentil, Bidette. Ouais, Skyrim, elle a fait un carton. Elle a fait un carton, Skyrim. Ça m'a fait vraiment kiffer de la faire, cette vidéo, mais putain. Pendant un temps, je pataugeais tellement, j'ai cru que j'allais jamais la sortir. Elle m'a pris tellement de temps à faire, cette vidéo. Je me suis dit, j'y arriverai jamais, en fait, je vais juste give up. Je pataugeais tellement. Une grande partie des quests in-game plus forme durée, bon ça reste un jeu Hobbit, mais il a une meilleure accélération des jeux faits et de meilleures mécaniques de jeu, forme, structure, programme, les cas pour être consolidateur qu'un jeu de fin. Le mode PvP qui est pas mal techniquement des deux fait très lié à côté. Ah bah oui, mais après, Bungie ça a toujours été un studio qui est resté bloqué dans le passé. Hein. Ils ont jamais évolué ce studio. Ça se sent dans le jeu. Ça se sent à tous les aspects qu'il est vieillot quoi. Mais la scénarisation ouais, de ce jeu, elle est... Je tire mon chapeau, parce que vraiment toute la narration, toute l'histoire, toutes les quêtes... Scénarisation, c'est un 20 sur 20. Tu vois à côté, Destiny, quand tu le compares, il fait pitié, quoi. Ils utilisent tout ce qu'ils ont à leur portée en fait. Ils utilisent toutes les clés pour te faire des cinématiques de fou et une histoire avec vraiment le lore mis en avant. Destiny, exploitation du lore 0, scénarisation 0. C'est un jeu vidéo où tout se passe dans le gameplay. Dans les cinématiques, il n'y a rien qui se passe. Il n'y a pas le combat, il n'y a pas genre il y a une exécution, il n'y a pas genre ils utilisent la lumière pour faire des trucs stylés. Non, tout ça c'est dans le jeu. Les cinématiques c'est que blablabla bla, 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 pour rien dire. Et c'est vraiment... il y a les leçons à prendre là, mais chambé. Hein. C'est vrai que des deux à côté, il fait vraiment... vieux. Okay, stock refreshes on Mondays and Fridays. Black Matter specials are shown at the bottom. Ah mais c'est ça du coup la thune du Black Market. C'est ce que tu fais en... Ok. 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 Team XP. Leave. Et bah voilà. Ah ça y est, les quêtes c'est vide. Enfin il y a ça mais... Ah mais du coup... Attends mais c'était marqué 60... Mais ça du coup c'est fini. Il y aura rien d'autre là. Ouais. Ils ont attendu le lendemain que t'aies le niveau pour finir, je suis KO. Nicely done. Wow. You must leave the past behind for what you may surpass the rest yet exceeded. C'est marrant ce genre de petit résumé. Mentor system. A claim level is a testament to growth. Completing character chronicle mission and foundry medal missions both enter claim points to raise the claim level. Increasing claim level unlocks reward and activates privileges. Each character has 3 stages: bronze, silver, and gold of chronicle mission. Claim medal rewards for a claim. Foundry card to view its current pending foundry medal missions. Completing foundry medal missions grants claim points. Found foundry materials complete. Powerful origin trait effect. Foundry gun will be activated, increasing gun damage. Claim level for various claim privilege. Ok. Oh, c'est quoi encore tout ça? Bonne soirée, Abilette, ça va, merci de passer, ma gueule. Merci pour le message, c'est ciao. Yo Larksen, bien ou bien? Tu as mis 4 heures à Silksong déjà? J'ai regardé un peu le lancement vite fait. J'avais quelques minutes aujourd'hui, je suis allé voir à 16 h chez MV là. Le boxon que c'était. Attends, mais je peux pas claim all ici là? Je vais de m'emmerder. Ah bah, je suis déjà à claim level 2. Je sais que c'est ce qu'il fallait pour une augmentation. Ok. J'ai tout ça. Unlock A9 weapon of this foundry. Ah, c'est que des armes en fait, ok. À débloquer de cette... Alrighty. Claim bonus. Junior mentor certification unlocked. So 10 quiz questions correctly to receive a junior mentor role. Can spending panic energy or completing daily mission raise your team level? Je crois que non, mais je vais dire oui. Will all your characters level be raised after increasing your team level? Will all your characters level? C'est-à-dire quoi characters levels? Be raised after increasing your team level? Bah non, normalement. Mais ça veut dire quoi? Unlocking weapon mastery cost elemental fruit. Bon, les questions, frère. Weapon mastery, je me rappelle plus. Les elemental fruits, c'est pour avoir les... C'est pour... Non, c'est pour autre chose. Oh, je sais plus, moi. Vas-y, on s'en fout. Unlocking weapon mastering enhance coordination between characters' relic abilities and weapons. Tu veux. En fait, tout est vrai, quoi. Auto rifles and machine guns can effectively counter rapid fire shinkers. Ouais. Tout est vrai, je crois. Grenade launchers and rocket launchers can effectively counter spread shinkers. Je crois que oui. Et tout est en vrai, quoi. Your handlers were found to fight the threat of warlord conquests. Bah, ça dépend comment la question est tournée, c'est oui et non en même temps, là. Mais comme la réponse est tout le temps oui. You can play Shadow Shaper Juice with friend at the tavern, yes. En fait, je crois que c'est oui, oui. Our data nuclei obtained in shifting gaze. Genre, rien à foutre. Ah. Translation credits earned from Chic TV are exchanged for reward at the novel. Genre, oui, si tu veux. When facing a combatant with a void elemental shield, should we use void weapon or relic abilities to break it? Attends, mais c'est soit ça, et on me dit oui ou non. King clear perform a double jump. Bah, ça dépend ce que t'appelles double jump. Il y a le chasseur, il double jump, et les autres, c'est un... C'est pas un jump, c'est un réacteur. Donc en théorie, non, mais je veux dire que c'est oui. Voilà. Vu comme les questions sont tournées avec le cul. Saints are invented by Red Tech during the Golden Age. Ouais, si tu veux. Sauf que je savais que c'était non, mais j'ai mis oui quand même. Saints identify and eliminate potential threats to human civilization. Yes. Et je crois que c'était un ratable en fait. Hein. Bon voilà, bah, toujours est-il en tout cas que pour YouTube on est tout bon. Je pense qu'il n'y aura plus de vidéos sur Rising, étant donné qu'on a fait toute la découverte complète du jeu, enfin toutes les quêtes principales de perso et secondaires. C'était une belle aventure, on se dit à la prochaine, c'est des bisous.